This is the hardest sniper movie of the year. Also Ukraine for the inspiration. Angry war movie. Story adapted from real events. Happened in 2014 on the Shield-Ba border. The hero's name is Warren. Is a high school physics teacher. Lives near the border with his wife. Warren came home from get off work today. Encountered a pair of large soldiers who crossed the line. Soldier suspects his wife as a spy. Is being questioned by words and deeds. Warren tried to step forward to block but was kicked over. Soldiers burnt their houses and are about to leave. Impulsively, the wife pulled up the stone and stepped forward to fight back. He was brutally murdered by 2 soldiers. The next morning, Ukrainian guerrillas found lying on the ground. They also buried Warren's wife. Warren has nowhere to go. So he joined the army with them. But Warren was a pacifist. Playing with guns is not as good as elementary school students. Let alone professional tactical moves. But the hatred of killing chickens is pushing him to keep forgetting. Others are resting. He is practicing arm strength and others are eating. He's dismantling guns, others will only gesture. He dared to beat the coach to the ground. This day advance troops to select snipers. Warren disassembles gun blindfolded. Record-breaking time of 18 seconds. Not only successfully conquered the commander, also earned himself the code name. Crows just arrived at training camp. Everyone got a sniper rifle. Issued him a semi-automatic rifle. He also doesn't understand the intention of the superior. Participated in the training in a daze. With extensive knowledge of physics. His theoretical grades are perfect. Mental quality is also very good. But long-distance shooting is a pain in the ass. He can't even see the bull's eye. Sending islands to King Blaster on me. Complain to complain. But crows never give up. After constant grinding. Finally this day of night target training. He successfully hit target. Finally, he graduated successfully with another grade as a private. Day 2 at the front. He ushered in the first combat mission. Attacked Goose. Occupied the bridgehead. Captain took him. Lying in the grass 400 meters away. We have a goal for each person. But just when they're about to pull the trigger, a civilian car drove past. The captain quickly called a halt to the action. The soldiers who saw the big goose were extremely unfriendly. Punching and kicking civilians. The captain couldn't bear it anymore and started the countdown. They shot. Commandos also launched an attack. Just 5 seconds. Great Russian soldiers were all knocked to the ground. To deal with their sniper company, Great Russia sent its ace sniper Morris. Morris is also known as the Giant Party. Able to lie motionless in the grass for a whole day. Although this time did not wait for the crow. But killed his buddy Karam. Looking at the dead body of my friend being carried back. The crow is determined to avenge him. The next day he struck out alone. He hid in the grass. Looking for the enemy sniper. After several searches. Finally found one lying in the trash. Can't stand the smoked cutie. With the crow's gunshot. The second sniper hiding in the dark on the opposite side. Also locked his position. But he was excited. The bullet grazed the crow's shoulder. Next, with the continuous task. The crow's combat experience is getting richer and richer. This day, they're going to kill a goose scouting party. He bought the bomb ahead of time on the road. Use leaves as cover to cover the instrument. Then push it more than 100 meters away. Soon the enemy comes into view. The crow saw the right moment and shot the leaf. With 3 explosions in a row. The 5 enemies did not move on the spot. Later, as the enemy continued to penetrate, they received another task to break. Bad enemy transport line. Team leader. Ambush with him in the grass beside the highway. But at this moment, the crow suddenly burst into blood. It turned out that the assistants were 2 soldiers next to the car. It was the murderer of his wife. The crow is full of revenge. Regardless of the captain's stop. He fired 2 shots and killed them on the spot. But at this moment, Morris, who was hiding in the distance, heard gunshots. Successfully locked the captain and shot him in the head. Later in the enemy cheats covered the artillery fire. The crow dragged the captain and narrowly escaped unharmed. Back at the barracks he blamed himself very much. Fortunately, the military chief took a fancy to his talent. Gave him a chance to commit crimes and make meritorious deeds. Said to find Murray's. Let him go to the first enemy himself. Day by day. Finally this day. They sacrificed 2 snipers. Found Morris. In a nearby chemical plant. Except him. And 2 snipers and 5 commandos. Because it's full of poisonous gas. They can't bomb, they can only target and kill. So this time they sent 10 snipers. Unified ambushes 800 meters away. And the Crow led the team to make meritorious deeds. Sneaked into the chemical plant early in the morning. The sniper aiming at number 1. With everything ready. The captain ordered. Goose Commando. All the snipers including number 1 were killed. It didn't take long for Morris to sense something was wrong. After calling number 1 and the assault team to no avail. Quickly call the number 2 seat to join him. And at this moment. The Crow has come downstairs to them. And secretly hid a grenade on the second position. Morris came to the balcony. Seeing that number 1 is dead. Hastily called number 2 back to his position. And asked for support from the rear. But in just a few tens of seconds. The Crow is on the head of the Morris sniper point. As soon as Morris is back in position. The Crow fell from the sky. First enemy. And at the same time there was an explosion. Number 2 ascended to heaven as a sniper. The end of the movie. Although not near the city. Play that kind of ace sniper versus sniper scene. But highlights the sniper. Also outstanding melee ability. Eye-catching. Passionate.